Hello, friends, and welcome to your Maths and Stats channel. This is 22Q, and today we'll be solving a viral problem. And this is taken from one of the SAT math problems. I think this went viral in 2018. So let's deep dive. So just change the pen. Okay. So we have so in a class of P students, as you can see here, the average of the arithmetic mean is 70. So I'll highlight these. And in a class of n students, the average of scores for the same test is 92. So this is very crucial that we have n students in the class 2 and the average here is 92. When we take the scores of both the classes combined, the average becomes 86. What I have to do is I have to find out the value of PNN, or I would say the ratio between PNN. What is the number of students in class 1 to class 2? Okay, so let's go to the next one. And here I'll explain what can we do. So first one is that let's say class 1, we have P students and the average score was 70. So the total score for the entire class will become 70, the average, into the number of students, that is 70p. Similarly, in class 2, we had n students, and here the average was 92. So the total score of this class is 92, the average, into the number of students, which is n. That gives me 92n. Now, the combined, when we take the score of both the classes combined, so the total students, this is a very simple one. So what would be the total students would be P in the class 1 plus N. Very crucial. And we know the average for that is 86. Okay. Now, so the average, the formula for average is the total. So that would be total T1 plus T2, combining both of them, divided by number of students, which is P plus N. This should give me the average. So now let's just replace with the values that we have. So here we have 86, T1 is 70N, 70P plus 92N, and the total number of students combining the two would be P plus N. So I would have 86P plus 86N and 70P plus 92N. So if I solve this at the end, if you take the P this side, so we'll have 16P. It's equal to 6N. So the ratio of P to N is 6 to 16, that is 3 to 8. So the value and the answer is 3 to 8. So this is by solving a traditional method. Now what if I tell you that there is a faster way of solving this using a mixture methodology? So there is something called as a mixture method, and that perfectly does this. Now let's understand the question and try to comprehend it properly. So we have P students in class 1 and their average is 70. We have N students. So this is how the ratio will come. So it's like a mixture of ratio of this, 92 for N students. Now, when we take the average combined, keep one thing in mind. This is like fundamental. This value will always be less than, or I would say between 70 and 92. It cannot be less than 70, because if it is less than 70, that means this is not possible, and it cannot be more than 92. So this value will always be between 70 and 92. Now, to understand the mixture method, we just have to take the difference between the two values. So 70 and 86, and just write it down here. So this gives me 16. And 92 and 86, this difference, you have to do it in a crossway, will give me the value of 6. So 6 and 16 ratio. So this is nothing but 3 and 8. So now we can easily say that the P to N ratio, that is P by N, is 3 by 8. And that is exactly what we got. You'll see the answer matches. And this is called as mixture method. You can try this with some other problems. I'm sure this will help you. And hope you find this interesting. You can share it with your friends. And happy learning. Thank you.